Hi, friends.
How's it going? Happy Friday or happy Friday.
Friday.
We say this every time, but I can't believe another week has gone by.
This time I agree with you.
It's absolutely incredible. So if y'all have not been tuning in, we're on countdown for Michelle's wedding. So she's doing all the things to kind of get ready. So tell everybody how many more days.
Well, it's next Sunday. So
Next Sunday.
9 days and counting hours.
That's so exciting. So I just love the fact that everybody's kind of following along and they've watched you and prayed for you and that we are all ecstatic. So I'm thinking I may need to have a watch party at my house.
I want that.
For anybody
that
awesome. Wants to come to be able to watch them getting married. That's going to be huge.
Yeah.
So as you pop on here, please say hey, send us some love and sprinkle and tell us where you're tuning in from. And if you're just now catching us live, it's Friday, and my name is Amy, and this is
Michelle,
and we're here with a maker studio. So we are all about crafting a beautiful life. Amen. And we love showing you how to make things that are going to make your home more beautiful and that you can enjoy the bragging rights with.
Absolutely.
So the great thing, too, about Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is that we always introduce a new stencil. Because the stencil is kind of the apex of all of the things that we create. And we love today because it is dealing with life being an adventure.
And
Life is such an adventure.
It is.
And we are the captain of the ship of our life. And so we can experience things, whether it's glamping or camping or going to the lake with our family, so it's about being an adventure. And so I love this because there's so many cool projects.
I do too.
This is an extra large stencil. It's 12 by 18. And you'll notice all the cut points that it has for you, that all the different projects that you can do. I love it when we have our large stencils like this.
I do too. They're so versatile.
They
you can do so many projects with one stencil. They're literally worth every penny.
The other thing is too, if you have children or grandchildren or nieces or nephews that are going to camp, this is a great one. But even for backpacks and totes and little T-shirts and shorts, things that they can wear in the summer to be able to go to camp. My grandchildren are going to camp on Sunday. And so to be able to have T-shirts like this that you can spend $3 or $4 at Walmart or Target and get some T-shirts.
Absolutely.
And customize them is absolutely adorable. So we've got some projects we want to be able to show you too that we've done that we want to inspire you and educate you, but of course it's endless of what everybody does. And we have a great Facebook page. It's called Crafting a Beautiful Life, and it's where people will share the projects that they have done. So you can pop and just join that group. It's just a Facebook group. It's called Crafting a Beautiful Life, and join that. That way you can share the projects that you do.
Absolutely.
All right, so do we have an overhead? So let's get an overhead. We're going to show you the projects that we have. And so look at this.
Fun.
Do you want to put this down here so that way they can see? Look at this mug.
Look at this mug, y'all. It's
so cute.
Great.
I love it.
All the different places. Like you've got the temple here, and you've got Big Ben, and you've got
Eiffel Tower,
Leaning Tower, Pisa.
Love
it. Awesome.
So cute. And these are, when we go shopping, a lot of times we'll go to the Dollar Tree and to Target.
Absolutely.
Or IKEA. We go to places that we can get things very inexpensively to be able to show you, how to get these looks. So this is a great looking dollar mug that you can make this adorable scene on it. Great gift too for somebody that loves to travel. Maybe you know somebody that's going to go on a trip for the first time in a long time because of COVID. Making them something like this, you could make them a passport cover. You could make them a tote bag to put things in on the plane or toys or whatever. Love that. So here's some great looking stationery that we did that you can do thank you cards or just drop a little note to somebody.
They're fun.
I love this too. These palm leaves are so in.
They're so great.
They're very much on trend, but this is just a glass case that we used our ink with to be able to show you how to be able to customize it. You could do a whole lot of different words and things that we have on the other side. And then we're going to actually be showing you how to do this one today. This is an adorable piece of art. We love doing gallery settings in our homes, or maybe even having a shelf
Yes.
that you can display a lot of things on. We're going to be showing you how to create this look on basically just watercolor paper. That way you can create an adorable piece of art. Now, did this one?
IKEA.
This is an IKEA. They have the best inexpensive frames.
Absolutely.
So inexpensive. To be able to spend $3 or $4 and get a frame that you can do a piece of art like this in it,
Yes.
I absolutely love it. And then we've got a little throw blanket.
Yep, also IKEA.
I don't know about y'all, but I don't know if it means I'm just getting old. But when I watch television,
You want a blanket?
I like a blanket.
We just like blankets at our house. Everybody has their own blanket.
Yeah,
The
so
kids have them. I have one.
to be able to have a whole lot of different ones and to be able to just kind of have it where you can throw it on your feet when you're watching television, I think is a lot of fun. But also, this is a great gift.
Yes.
You know, I know we're in June. We're getting ready to be in July. Stop. Slow down. It's going so fast.
So fast.
But these are also great gifts that you can make for people. And so maybe a lot of times, too, you know, people that are going on anniversary trips or birthday trips, or even for you, you're on a new adventure.
I am.
When you get married, you're on a new adventure, and life is an adventure. So we're going to be showing you a lot of the different projects on this fabulous new stencil today. All right, so let's do this. So as you pop on here, as always, we always love giving things away when we introduce new stencils. And so we're real excited about this. And so we're going to be giving away this stencil and 2 ceramic paints. The ceramic paints allow you to be able to create great looking
Yes,
mugs
those
like
mugs.
this. And the way you can have the opportunity to get this is all you have to do is share this video
And tag
and
3 friends.
tag 3 friends.
It's
Share the
easy.
video, tag 3 friends. Your name goes in for a drawing, and then we're going to send this to you absolutely free, and we're going to pay for shipping. So that way you can win something.
Bonus.
And it's so easy and so fun, and it doesn't cost anything. All right, so let's do this. So as you pop on here, I've got my iPad over here.
I'm going to clean this up. so
Hey,
we have
Lynn.
room to
Hey,
work.
Julia. Hey, guys. So you want to just tell us where you're tuning in from, say hey, and then
'Cause
you
we'd
can
love to know.
absolutely, and you can ask us questions that we will go back and answer on the Facebook Live. So I may just want to check and make sure as far as scrolling where I can see them. As far as the feed, okay,
Hover over it, scroll up and down.
okay, all right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to make
2
sure.
fingers.
She wants to see your comments.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. All right, there it goes. There it goes. It's all good. Okay, so, hey, Patty. Hey, Donna. All right, congratulations on your new wedding.
Thank
So,
you, sweet friends.
hey, Tina. Hey, guys. Hey, Lynn.
We are very excited.
They are, yes, and I love that y'all love it too. I don't know about y'all, but we're very partial. We think we have some of the best looking stencils.
Amen.
And they're so classic and they're so beautiful, and we try to change them up so that way you've got a ton of variety
Absolutely.
on being able to create so many different projects. So, all right, are we ready to do this?
We are. I think we're going to watercolor first.
Okay.
Can you reach one of those brushes for me? I kind
Absolutely.
of left them all at the end of the table.
All right.
I'm not doing the right one, y'all. Okay, so we are going to use the one up here in this top corner for this. But Amy, what's that first process we do on that paper?
You want to be able, you've got a lot of different options. I mean, as far as being able to kind of marble it, it's a process of thinning down your inks to be able to make it look like it's got some depth. You know, there's a lot of things you do that I haven't shown them how to do marbling yet. We need to do that one time on one of our Facebook Lives. But what's great about this is that it's giving you a backdrop that looks like a piece of art that we're going to actually lay, is this copper leaf on? I mean, gold?
I did gold, yeah.
Okay.
The metallic gold.
On
It
top
kinda
of
looks
it,
like
the art.
copper, though, doesn't it?
It does. Gold will work too, though.
Yeah, it's going to be gorgeous either way.
All right, so what color are we going to use for
We
this?
are using Hush Your Mouth, which is our navy.
Okay.
And if we want to put some hey y'all in it, we can, but I think it's kind of whichever one. But you've got a really yummy blue.
What we wanted, we may have a little bit of that mixed in there
think
on this
so.
one. So that way we don't want to go too dark. So let's do a combination of our navy ink. Now these are our gel inks. If you've not worked with the inks before, guys, you can use them on a lot of different things. You can use them on fabric. You can use them on paper. We even use them on wood surfaces. We're going to be using it on our blanket. So we're going to mix these two colors because you see it's kind of a turquoisey color.
It is a turquoise
And
color.
we didn't want it to go too dark blue. But when you're creating washes like this, you've got to thin it down a lot.
Absolutely. It'll be like watercolor.
Yes.
It probably needs a little bit more navy.
That's a yummy color.
It really is pretty.
It's yummy. I'm okay with that, if you are.
Absolutely. Okay, so I'm just going to put water on here. This is sometimes easier if you have clear cup, a glass cup that you can play with. But I'm just watering down what's already in my brush that I mixed because I don't want all of that thick paint in that brush.
You know, while we're doing a backdrop for this this stencil to be able to go on top of, and it kind of looks like an ocean.
It's beautiful.
Which is the sky or the ocean, which is kind of synonymous when you think about traveling and what we're going to see.
Any kind of adventure.
Yes. Love that. No, I love that color. I think it's beautiful.
Me too.
Everybody's is going to be a little bit different, but it's kind of
Absolutely.
teaching you how to be able to thin this ink down in such a way that it's going to make it into more of a watercolor. Now, you already cut your watercolor paper, didn't you?
I did. It's the exact size of.
So when you're doing this, guys, like we have paper here that we do our stationery on, but when you're doing this, you really need to work with a watercolor paper. It's much thicker. You're going to see as far as the density
keep it
of
from
it.
rolling up.
Yes. And two, it's got a little bit of a texture to it, which makes it really nice. It's going to be really pretty.
Okay. So I feel like we did more of a stippling than we did a wash
Kind
like
of
we usually do.
A rolling where it's kind of the whole thing and blending it.
It's still really wet or really thick.
And you can have it to where you can blend it just a little bit. It's probably good to use, can they see that? If you want to be able to blend it, you can come back over it.
And just mush it.
So on that first pass, it's probably good to kind of blend it like that. And I'm just using just a regular paper towel. And I'm wanting to make sure, look at that. So you want to kind of overlap into that wet, there you go. That way you won't have an edge. And then as you're working, kind of go back in. This is on your first pass. So look at this. I'm just kind of like blending.
She's doing an up-down pushing motion and just a little bit of twist in her hand. Just giving depth to it.
And I'm wanting to leave some of those darker areas there.
Because we want them.
Yes, that's very desirable. Love that. So, so pretty. And I love your color.
Isn't that pretty? You know, you never know what you're going to get, friends. That's the fun of mixing.
And two, guys,
I love that.
when you are wanting,
Go for it, partner.
if you are wanting to be able to create backdrops for art, this is perfect.
It so is. It's such a great technique to know, and just to know that you can use the gel arts this way.
Yes,
It's
so
one
beautiful.
less medium you need at home.
Yes.
Like, super great.
Now, see what's happening? Look at this. See how our paper, as it's kind of getting wet, it's starting to kind of curve
Curl
up
just a
like
little
this. Yeah. So I'm not worried about it because after
It
it
will
has a
dry.
tendency to dry down, I'm going to come and then just set a book on top of it after it's dried. Now we need to come back in and add just a few other darker elements. You probably want to offload your brush just a little. Have you got another something or another to be able to kind of offload?
This last.
So now this is our first pass. You see how we've got some areas that are a little bit darker, how we blended it. You've got some movement. Always make sure that you overlap it to where you don't have negative space, where it looks like straight lines, either horizontally or vertically. And so that way it's blended well.
And then are we rolling again?
You probably, when you rolled it like this, yeah. Let me just kind of show you.
Go for it.
So here on the example, as far as how it's kind of,
Right in the center.
yeah,
Kinda darker.
I want to stay away. Actually, I'm going to start here. This is your second pass. and it's more of an accent, and you want to come back just to kind of soften the edges so you've got some detail, and it's going to stay that much darker. This could be really pretty on some invitations too, though, if you wanted to.
Like a watercolored invite?
Yes.
Yes.
So that way,
I'm a fan of the watercolor.
see the difference? You've just got, does that show up on camera? Can you guys see that?
It does, looks really pretty.
Let me see. I want to see some of the comments. I guess I need to get my glasses. I need to remember. All right, so we're on our second pass. I'm gonna load some of that up and offload it just a little bit. And then as you see, I'm not doing it like this. I'm not doing it straight on. I'm kind of rolling it.
Side roll.
Yes, and connecting it. Look at this.
Yeah, it gives it a lot more depth.
The other thing is too, make sure that you're not ignoring the edges. We have a tendency to just kind of fall into the center, and then we ignore the edges. So I'm just going to blend this again. I'm just using a paper towel. I don't want to wipe it all off, but I just want a little bit of variance. So you've got some depth. Now I'm going to look at it. This area looks a little bit darker to me. I need to kind of come in here and kind of halo it. Do you mind if I do that?
No, please. I agree with you. I think it needs a little something, something, something. And this is what we talk about with composition, guys. Stand back from your piece for just a second. Make sure that you like the way that the composition rolls, that it's even, that it's symmetrical, that if you're going for asymmetrical, then you want it to look asymmetrical. If you're going for symmetrical, then you want your sides to kind of even up. And sometimes you have to take a step back, give it a good look, and then go back to it and add some more.
Yeah, pretty. That's a pretty
Very
color.
pretty.
So if you're just now tuning in, Michelle, tell them the two colors that we blended.
We used Hush Your Mouth, which is our navy, and Hey Y'all, which is our turquoise. We blended them together, and then we added water, and we just watered them down really well. The first pass, we left it with just water. Second pass, we offloaded and rolled. And we pounced all of it with just not a toilet paper, a paper towel. To blend it together and give it kind of the depth and the yumminess that we want.
All right, so let's just tell everybody about percentage-wise, because a lot of people want to be able to know how much water do I need to add.
So it's really watery. I would say like 70-30, maybe 60-40, but it's very watery.
Yeah, so
you are thinning that gel down
70% water to 30% gel. Because
you are mostly water.
If it's not really thin like this, you're not going to have the versatility of being able to blend it like I did with the paper towel. All right, so we're going to move that away, and then now we've got a backdrop for whatever we want to put on it. So while today we're talking about adventure,
it could literally
and our
be
new stencil,
anything.
yes, it could be a scripture verse, it could be just a simple word, great, whatever in our stencils that really speak to you.
Absolutely.
So I love this one though.
Wherever you go with all your heart.
I mean, that doesn't deal with adventure. That
That
deals
with
with life. So
I'm like, life is an adventure, though.
That's a good word to a graduate.
It's a good reminder for
all of
anyone.
us. Yes.
You know, like I think about my parents and completely changing their lives in their 60s,
Yes.
leaving the only place they'd known, living for 40 years of marriage, and coming to Memphis.
Yes.
And it's like they did it. It was a conscious choice, but at the same time, it's one of the hardest transitions they've ever had.
You think about it, what a great gift for somebody. Just even if there's a life transition like that, to be able to say, wherever you go, go with all your heart. And just a reminder. So this could be a great gift or something maybe you make and put on your nightstand to be able to remind you. I think that's just a really cute piece of art. Now that you've got a skill that we've shown you today that you can do as a backdrop, you could make these and resell them.
Your possibilities are endless.
They are endless. Let me see. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you so much for sharing. Hey, Laurie. Hey, Julie. Thank you. So here's the deal, guys. If you're just now popping on, please say hey. And we are showing you how to do some amazing projects using a brand new stencil that we have today that we're introducing all about life being an adventure. But if you share this video and tag 3 friends, your name's going to go in for a drawing, and we're going to be giving away the stencil as well as 2 ceramic paints.
Which is awesome.
Yes, it's awesome. It's a great opportunity to get some free stuff.
So we have finished. Normally, y'all, we'd say let this dry 30 minutes to an hour. You want that paper to really get dry so that you don't pull up the paper with the stencil.
Yes.
We're going to do it for time's sake.
We're living on the wild side.
Right now.
We're living on the wild side.
And then we're using gold gel art. And again, y'all, gel art is created for fabric. It's a screen printing medium, but it can go on any fibrous material. It can go on wood. It can go on paper. It can go on just about anything.
And I love the fact you could mix copper and gold together and make rose gold. We love that.
And gold.
It's really pretty. And
we always like mixing. If you guys haven't figured that out yet, Amy and I are all about some ombre and some blending.
Absolutely. Hey guys, I'm looking at Debbie. Hey Miss Cheryl. Hey Brandy. Hey guys.
Hi friends, you ready to peel? Because here's the magic.
I always
every
worry
time.
because it's kind of wet. That's why we want y'all to make sure you wait at least an hour or so before you do that.
But we worked quickly. Oh,
so pretty.
Yeah.
Yes, so pretty. Look at that. See?
It's so pretty.
Now, that way you've got a beautiful piece of art. You've got a great background. It's got a lot of movement to it, and be able to put that in. Love that.
Love it.
Love that. Love that.
Absolutely gorgeous.
All right, so let's show them something else.
Okay. I'm out of surfaces. Ted, would you do me a favor? I forgot to get a bucket of water to clean my stencils. This is the little blanket that we got from IKEA, and it is like it's a baby-sized blanket. It's got a little bunny on it. So we're taking one of the other corners, and
oh my gosh! What a cute gift to do a baby
right?
blanket.
I know, it's the
Gosh,
best.
that is so cute.
And so we're gonna go opposite corner from the bunny. Is what we're gonna do.
You know, the whole idea of like with the air balloon. It's so cute. Can I have the blanket just to kind of show them
Absolutely.
that we've got here? And
And I'm going to start cutting out the pieces I need because we're using two different parts of this stencil
look at this.
for this project.
Is this the cutest? So that way you think about for a baby, whether it's a little boy or a little girl,
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
They're going to have adventures.
What a cute design to be able to have on it, because they are going to have adventures, and that's so fun.
Shoot, they are the adventure.
They are, yes. Having children, could anybody attest to that? Having children are an adventure within itself.
Amen.
And a fun adventure. It's all good.
Life is never boring again.
It's all good. Now, because to be able to do this, when we get our overhead, you'll be able to see, we're cutting this up. And that's one of the things, though, I love about these larger stencils that we do, to be able to lay them out to where you've got different designs on it. And that's what Michelle is cutting up. So we're going to lay this pattern out so that way you can see it.
And y'all, again, we have cut lines for projects just like this. And so that helps you to keep your stencils in really good care, but to cut them in smaller, manageable sizes. If you want to cut a stencil that does not have a cut line, we say cut on the gray polymer, and you won't have any problems.
Hand me the iClay case. I just want to show everybody.
So this one?
No, the other one. The one that's finished. So I just wanted to show you while we are cutting this up, so that way you can see all these different designs that we have on here. Even this little suitcase. I mean, look at this. This little suitcase, and of course the little coconut dream. But look at this. While I love this too as a design. This could be just a cute sign with a saying below it. I love that. I love those rectangle ones. But look how we just took the palm leaves and did a glass case with our green ink. Is that the cutest? So I don't know about y'all, but I get my glasses all scratched up. And so we went to Target and they had these. So how cute it is to be able to just kind of customize it with that palm leaf. I think that is so cute. Just shows the versatility of the stencil.
Always.
All right.
All right, friends. So this one is kind of fun. We're not gonna go over onto this edge. So you have a natural border on this sweet little thing. So we are gonna stay inside of it, and we are gonna build our mountain from the corner up.
Such cute composition. Isn't that adorable?
So sweet.
So,
and we can see, I can see my border through my stencil. So that's where I'm gonna work, is from here up. But I'm going to avoid my clouds. I'm gonna put my clouds higher up beside my hot air balloon when I get it placed. So that's why I say this stencil is a little bit of movement, but you're gonna be really in love with the final result.
the other thing that's important too, in doing this is hopefully they're seeing, you don't have to do this exactly like you see the stencil. You can change it up.
Absolutely.
So don't think the placement of the clouds is where that's got to be. That way, that was so great compositionally. It fills in this negative space on either side of the balloon by just placing those clouds there.
Yes, you can do, I love that about our stencils. You only need part, or you can use all, you can use some, you can use sections. You are never limited by the
Absolutely
design that we've given you.
And I love the fact that this is a baby blanket. So if you're just now popping on, please say hey and tell us where you're tuning in from.
Because you know, I have a new baby. Well, I don't. My cousin does.
Okay.
But we've waited for that baby for 11 months, or 11 years. So she's mine.
All right, so you'll notice too, as Michelle was working on this, she used 2 hands. Look at that.
2 hands
Cute,
are your best
cute.
friends sometimes.
And just holding it in place and being able to work with your right hand
I'm
to
going
be able to pull it through.
sit for a second upside down.
Okay.
We're going to come back to that.
All right.
But I want to place my balloon before I place my clouds.
So that way you're able to see. I love this
So I
overhead
can
shot.
deal with my composition just a wee bit. So my balloon is taken off from these mountains. I loves it.
So cute. And the ink that we're working with is?
Gel art, and it is Hold Your Horses. I was like, dark gray. Can't remember what it's called.
Yes, dark gray. It's a dark gray. It's not a black.
Put me on the spot.
And
I
it's
forgot
called
the name.
it's called Hold Your Horses. Which we were having a conversation about that the other day. It was like how much fun we have naming things.
Well, and Hold Your Horses, my mom used to say to my brother and I all the time because
Oh my
we were
gosh.
so impatient. She's like, hold your horses. And
So that's
I know
not a
people that-
southern. That's not a southern thing.
that's a rancher thing.
Okay.
You
well,
know, my parents both grew up riding horses, showing horses, broncs, all the things.
How many of y'all, depending, because we have people watching from all over the world, but how many of you? I'm just curious. How many of your parents said, "Hold your horses"? So and I love knowing the story where stuff like that comes from. So cute. So
So
there, this is something that we want y'all to be able to kind of get in your head about. As far as one, you do not have to use the stencil exactly how you see it. Look at the versatility of it. Literally, this stencil, it's 12 by 18. There are so many different things. Look at this.
Options,
Just
options,
even
options.
look at the palm trees. Life is an amazing adventure. I mean, a daring. Excuse me. I need my glasses on. Even just the little teepees. It's so cute. Now you're going to come back. See
I'm
the
gonna come
negative
back,
space with
and I'm
that?
going to put some clouds in here.
The clouds are going to visually anchor this.
So I'm going to throw some right here. And I'm just using my same color and laying those out. I'm going to lay this little one over here beside it. Peel that baby back.
Okay, question was, Pat was asking, do you have to seal the eyeglass case? No, you don't.
No.
That's what makes it so great. The inks are, they're made for fabric. So what you might want to be able to do is just heat set it just a little bit. With that, it's not going to really hurt it. I would love to just be able to heat set it. But the main reason we heat set is because when washing things, that way it's down in the fiber. So once we allow this adorable baby blanket to dry, we want to be able to let it just set in the fibers for about 2 to 4 hours. Then we'll take whatever fabric we want, just a lint-free rag or diaper if you're doing this.
Absolutely.
Lay it on top of it and then put your iron on just heat setting, no steam, and go over it for 4 to 5 minutes. And what that does, as high a heat setting as you have, and it goes down into the fiber and allows it to set. And the longer it's there, the more it cures.
Absolutely.
So it's perfect.
There you go, friends.
So cute. Guys, can you see the overhead on that? That's adorable.
sweet.
Love it. So, so cute. So there again, the composition, moving it around, we used Hold Your Horses. And then we were able to make a beautiful background that
Love
shows you
it.
with any piece of art that you can do on watercolor paper
Absolutely.
to create some positive messaging that you want to be able to have in your home and enjoy, whether it's on your nightstand or whatever. So
Absolutely.
as
I love fun stuff like this over your desk. If you work from home and you need a reminder, you need positive info, like just, I need positive info. Is it upside down?
Yes.
That's hilarious. Ted's in the back going,
yes. That's a really good word.
It's
So,
helpful. It
yes.
helps me stay motivated when I'm working at home. It
Yeah.
also is like, a lot of times our desk is our place to go and get away from everything else that's going on. And so it's nice to have those affirming, uplifting
words. That's real.
words
That's a-
for us.
That's a good word. So guys, thanks so much for tuning in and watching us today and being a part of our life, and we love being a part of yours. Be sure to share this video and tag 3 friends. Your name's going to go in for a drawing. We're going to give this amazing new adventure stencil away, along with 2 ceramic paints. That way you can create
This
the show.
amazing mug.
Like, is that the cutest?
I'm going to take that one home.
And be sure to tune back in with us on Monday, where we have a brand new stencil that we're going to be introducing. And guess what? Those of you that are watching today, you know what's going on?
What?
Our 99-cent sale.
I forgot that started today.
Yeah, so head to amakerstudio.com, and we have our 99-cent sale
Load
going
up
on.
your stuff.
Hundreds and hundreds of people yesterday took advantage of it. It's a little crazy here. Allow a little extra time to get your order. But, you know, we use FedEx, and so they are dependable. They get stuff out of here, and that way you can get it quicker and get it safe. So you want to take advantage of that sale. And now you can get this brand new adventure stencil that's live. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody, and we'll see you all back here on Monday. Bye.
Bye.